Hi everyone, as you all know, it's been just over 3 to 4 months since I posted my last video, and through that time a lot has happened. I've had a change with regards to relationships, personal relationships. I've had changes with regards to people I talk to, people I keep in my personal space, because I just wanted to be the best mom that I could be. And the only way I could do that was to constantly preserve my peace. So, with regards to preserving my peace, I'm not friends with a lot of people that I used to be friends with because I just think it's best that when you are in different seasons of your life, you should make space for different people. Sometimes the friends that you've been with for years aren't necessarily the best people to keep in your life. So we went through the teething phase with Amahle. It was a bit hectic at a certain point because there was a day where we actually never slept. I only slept at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when he decided to sleep. But I still need to wake up and my life still needs to continue. I still need to work. As you all know, COVID-19 hit, so pandemic was happening. I couldn't take him anyway. So my son has literally been indoors since the whole COVID-19 pandemic has started. Um, I don't even know where to start. But with all that being said, um, emotionally, mentally, physically, it has been challenging. Physically, I decided to work more on myself. I focused more on getting myself healthy because I realized the healthier I am, the more time and the more energy I have for my son. I started going to the gym. I started looking after myself. I started eating healthier. I started, using the correct nutrition to stay healthy. Um, on top of that, I needed to also consider his needs. A lot of financial changes. The older kids get, the more expensive they become, and it's just worse when you have a boy. Um, Boys are expensive, guys, and it's so sad at the same time how limited boys' clothes are, especially whether it's winter, whether it's summer. But you'll always find that in the stores, the kiddies section with regards to boys' clothes is this big, and the kiddies section with regards to the girls' clothes is that big. So yeah, emotionally, I'm in a happy place. I'm in a happy place, even though so much has happened through the past couple of months. It's quite unfortunate, but myself and the father of my child are no longer together. We had differences that we chose to part and go our separate ways. But with all that being said, he's still a good father. He's involved in my son's life, very much so, to the point that he can come see him at any time. Um, we try and keep that line of communication open. We made a pact that no matter how much we've got differences as parents, but we put the interest of our son first. So through all that, um, the changes have been quite drastic and they have been quite dramatic. But you know, as moms, we carry on living. So through the past 12 months, my son is finally one. Through the past 12 months, I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about being independent, about how to do things alone and individually without having to rely on someone else and without having to rely on my family. I have been a strong believer since my son was born that everything that I do, I need to do for myself and I need to do by myself. My family is there, yes, but they are there to assist when I require assistance. Um, Many times as women, we make a mistake that when you have a child, oh, mntwana gogo, oh, mntwana's banbani. No, like I strongly do not believe in that. I felt like that was just an excuse sometimes to not do certain things. So I took it upon myself to make it clear that everything I do for my son needs to come from me. Everything else that happens that family offers is an absolute bonus. So yeah, so far things are going well. He's one. actually considering looking at preschools as from next year because he's getting quite busy, and he's at an age where he's exploring a lot, and I'd like him to get as much knowledge in as possible. So I'm considering taking him to a preschool because I feel like he's going to learn a lot there. Already he's a very bright baby. Like, he's all over the place. He will take the tablets, he will watch nursery rhymes, he'll react, he'll laugh, he'll clap his hands, he'll sing, he'll dance. And I just feel like taking him to a preschool will be a good, how can I put it, a good change to being in the house 24/7. um the other thing is that we are now nearing the season of summer, so my son grows up so fast. Now it is literally a whole change of wardrobe, so I need to start from scratch. All his summer clothes that fit him last year, nothing fits. The only thing he has now is mostly winter clothes, a couple of t-shirts here and there. But I decided not to go shopping now in August because there's still quite a lot of winter clothes. So I'm looking at going shopping for new clothes around mid-September, so he can still alternate with the clothes that he has now. I also, when it comes to the clothing issue, I had a lot of negative feedback from a lot of people. Why do you let your son wear expensive clothes at such a young age? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Moms, whatever you choose to do for your child is your baby. It's your concern. It's what you want to do, and that is okay. I'm a crazy collector of sneakers. So because I'm a crazy collector of sneakers, my son has a crazy collection of sneakers. And it's not because, yes, I've got a lot of money and stuff like that, but I plan and I budget. Like, if I see a sneaker that's on sale and I really like it, but maybe it's like 3 4 sizes bigger, I buy it because it's cheaper at that time. My son is going to grow into it. And so far it has worked for me. Like, I have sneakers that I bought when I was still pregnant that he's now wearing only a year later. So it's all a matter of budgeting, all a matter of planning stuff, and just getting your ish together. But besides that, everything else that has been happening in my life, I'm trying not to, you know, share too much, especially when it comes to my personal life, because it's not necessarily about me right now, but it's necessarily about my journey of motherhood. Because I don't want to also feel like I'm bad mouthing people or feel like I'm speaking about certain people behind their back. So I just avoid certain topics. Maybe just one day in the near future, I might post about, you know, what is actually happening in my personal life, and maybe that will help a mother out there figure out what her next step should be. But so far, myself and my son are doing quite well. He's actually sleeping right now. We just got back from his immunization day at the clinic, for 12 months. So I thought I should take this time just to do a quick video about what's been happening. I've been MIA because mostly my focus was on the fact that I wanted to totally be submerged in the process of being a mom without having to worry about external factors or doing this or doing that, or trying to also post content at the same time. When I started this page, I wanted my content to be as natural as possible, so I don't want to have videos that are, yeah, I have to do it, or I didn't post this week, you know. So that's why it took me quite a while to post this video, but mainly because I wanted to be happy when I do it. I wanted to be, you know, ready to post it when I post it. And yeah, hopefully now I'll have more time to actually post more videos, to actually create more content, share more information that I might have, and also just, you know, maybe be an inspiration to a young mother out there. That's it for today. Hopefully by the end of the week I can actually post more about what's been happening, what is my next step going forward, and what I would like to do, what I would like to achieve as a mom, and take it from there. So short, sweet, but if you ladies, gents, have any ideas of what you'd like me to talk about, please share, comment, say something, DM, whichever way is comfortable for you to get through to me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to post my next video.